The first thing we see is me creeping people out with my stairs. Do I actually have a stair? I don't know. I do know. I have pickle juice. No, 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 I don't. I don't have any pickle juice. I do, however, have a massive need to remember that I turned up my audio. And that we can't use this one because if I do, it'll play 13 different songs that are not part of the playlist. Bad playlist. That would be bad. It has a lot of songs in there that aren't usable. Shuffle and repeat. Yeah. Today, we are doing the one thing that I never thought we would do, but we are coming to a close on the fact that my phone needs to shut up. I'm kidding. I can spell things correctly. But yeah, today we're going to be finishing up the lore for my future lore video, I guess. Or lore script. At this point, it's just a script. I don't have anything planned for anything else any further than this. But yeah, we're going to be finishing it up today. It is going to be the hardest part to write for, but also the easiest part. Technically, because it's just a debate between myself. But at the same time, myself is myself, and I'm not playing a character. So I gotta write for a character that doesn't truly exist. And the fact that the character is just me. That is playing another... My brain hurts. My brain hurts. So it's like I'm writing for a new character, but the character isn't new. They're just me, but the character is me, the new, to be, yeah. So we're going to be doing that fun part today. Did I put part 2 up here? I did. I put part 2. So yeah, for this part, it's going to be part 3. Part 3 of the lore, which will be the climax and the conclusion to the entire arc of the future me, the future version of me that I am planning to do. And I don't want to spoil it, but I'm going to spoil it. The artist I have contacted for the special project has sent me over a test version of that project, and as I said yesterday's stream, you want to go take it over in that bush over there? Needless to say, yes, oh boy. I'm looking forward to it. I am looking very much forward to this. I know they said that they are going to do some more things to finish it out. Mainly, I was just testing the facial stuff for the future project and making sure everything looked good. And I didn't seem to have any problems after I fiddled with the settings a bit more on my end, because not everybody has the same face. But yeah. Yeah. It is definitely looking good, and I am looking forward to it. That is the wrong thing. I wanted to turn that one down. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that in the future. Don't know when I'll have all of it set up. You stop being so tired. I probably wouldn't be so tired if I turned off my fan and my legs were warm and not cold like they are. But if I turn off my fan, my room gets super hot. And I'd rather not sweat myself to death. But today, today we are doing lore. We are going to be finishing writing the lore, as I've already stated. It is going to be an interesting turn of events for the writing of the lore. Because I know most people have only tuned in for the first part, and that's fine. But this one is going to be the most interesting part to write for. Part one was kind of, like, I kind of knew how I wanted to start it, but I didn't really know how to do it. And then we kind of went with it and winged it, and it came out to be pretty decent. Part two is kind of a jumbled mess, and it's very quick, and it's more descriptive. Like it needs to be animated, but that'll be difficult. Part two, part two is pretty good. It is a very jumbled mess that kind of is weird, but part three is going to be the most difficult part to write for, not because like part two, where it's just a jumbled inferno of whatever, but because part three is going to be it's a conflict between myself and my other self. And again, I've mentioned this before, where technically two different people exist, even though they don't. Oh, now there is that. And I have some music going in the background. Hopefully it's not too loud. It sounds a little loud on my end, but that's because I have the full thing open. As long as you can hear me more than the can't tell how it sounds for you guys. Yes, part three is going to be very difficult to write because it's going to be a debate between myself. By the way, we're listening to more Metal Gear Rising because I can't find any other decent soundtracks that haven't gotten me copywritten to death. I don't think this has gotten me copywritten yet, so I think we're good. Because, yeah. I'm looking forward to trying to write for this piece because it's going to be the most interesting one to write for. I really should put some socks on at least. Oh, give me a second while I put some socks on. I have a pair of SpongeBob socks that I got for Christmas. I got them. Now to put them on. And they're long socks too, but they're comfortable. I got the Patrick pair right now. Look like Patrick Starfish. Come on, you suck. Come on, you suck. They all thought I said. Remind me to never put on a sock one-handed. Okay. That's the right foot put on. Or the left. I didn't do it before stream because I'm lazy and stupid. Mainly lazy. I didn't think I'd get this cold this fast. There we go. Okay. Now my toesies are warm. I also I jury-rigged a little thing for my phone. Because I noticed that where I had my phone before, half of it was being cut off on my computer monitor. Which may have affected the camera. So we're gonna see how this goes and if it goes better. Well, for a fact, it was my camera and the placement that I had it on. But I need to figure out technically how to start this part. Let's see, we ended with the voice saying, "I'm tired of waiting, my dear sister."
I'm tired of waiting. No, that's too deep. That's too deep. That is far too deep.
Maybe
Right about there? No. Oh, how about... I'm tired of waiting, my dear sister.
maybe with a hard tone. Nope. Maybe like this? No. Right. Oh shit.
Immediately negated that. Okay. Okay, I get it. I get it. That's how you want to play. I'm tired of waiting, my dear sister.
That's how we ended the last time. So now we have to figure out start. I'm gonna have the start already. I just need to figure out how to proceed. Let's see. Let's see. How did this part come down so far? Oh, that's why. Yeah. For this purpose, since there's going to be a back and forth between myself, I need to make sure I can identify which version of me is talking. So we're gonna have S red. Let's just no. Setsuna red. Indicate that it is the fox. No, it's Setsuna Fox. Nope, they're Fox. Why did I name myself Fox? Setsuna red to indicate me, the red-headed Setsuna. Who are you? Are you? It's a shocked explanation, so we're gonna add the question mark and that. Then we want to make it more surprise. Please. Oh. Ryan. I don't want to say Setsuna black because it just sounds weird. But for the purpose of this, we will just put black because she does have black hair. Asked who? Not what. Okay, so this is going to be very weird because I have to portray two separate personalities on technically a personality that doesn't exist. I think after all this time I'd be able to spell my name correctly, but I can't. Who are you? Please, you know what I am. I asked who, not what. Sister, they are the same thing to me. Now shut up and sit down. We need to have a long talk. Sounds decent. Right? Sounds good. Is Discord just not gonna work today? Being stupid. Sorry. Discord just being very dumb today. I want to add everybody in the server, but then again, most people don't respond to it. This is just so that we understand that there's now chairs in the room. This has nothing to do with what will actually will be said. That was driving me nuts. And now you go live. Almost 30 minutes after. Piece of crap. Bad Discord. Sorry. Discord was being stupid. Those words, a pair of chairs appeared for us. With those words, a pair of chairs appeared for us. It's fine. It's not really, we don't even really need to bother that one. That one's just for context. That one is mainly for context, so you know what the fuck is going on. Let's see. I want to ask you again, who are you? Again, I will say that you know what I am. Doesn't make any sense. I can't tell me what is going on. Seems you have finally started asking the correct questions. Answer to your question is simple. Answer to your question is simple. Not retribution. Not revenge, not vengeance, none of that. I don't want to put convergence because that just sounds weird. What does convergence even mean? Look real quick. That doesn't mean anything. Let's see. Means you have finally started asking the correct question. The answer to your question is quite simple. Creation. Quiet or is it not quiet? Quite simple. Now it's actually not quite simple because I can't think of it. Answer. It's quite simple. Answer you've been seeking is quite simple. Creation. Only you. That's all I can think of for that. What? No, I've been fulfilling my role this whole time. I've been... Outline self because morals, those morals. The truth. Long since abandoned your duty keeping the balance. Remember, the whole purpose of this version of Setsuna is to keep balance while the original is sleeping. This version is to help to facilitate the guidance of the universes to the correct end and repeat. know, so that the original constantly is filled with the necessary things of joy and the emotions needed to fulfill the requirement of creation. But this version of Setsuna currently is not doing that. She was fulfilling the role, but then stopped and has been denying that she's been doing it by just enjoying themselves. I am always hitting the wrong button. Again, these lines are just for context. Just more so that we know what's going on than anything. They're not really. It's more so for me. For voice acting. We're fucked. We are definitely fucked. And now we come to the real reason. They've been killed. The others. How did I not... How could I have not noticed? And you finally grasp what is going on. And you are correct. They're fragments, basically. The glance of the new verse, the balance of the universes, as array. Long time. Sudden. Explained. Deaths of our counterparts. Remember, every single Setsuna is connected to every single Setsuna. Once they pass on, the memories go to the next one. And then a new one is born in that universe that restarts. Because remember, the death of Setsuna in those universes signifies the end of the universe, and it resets, and a new one is born. So new universes have been getting destroyed and come back. But we're going to make this some of the fragments. Have been killed. It doesn't make would or even could kill off another fragment. Why does the audio keep going up and down? I don't. That doesn't make any sense. Who would or even could kill off another fragment? Many have died. I was oblivious. Did I really spell that correctly? Jesus Christ, I'm amazing at this. Universities.
Looking down on the cars on the highway, the stream of taillights, everybody advancing together to so willingly sacrifice rights. When people accept their cogs in the system, give up, we will conform.
How many have died? I was oblivious. How many universes have been lost and reborn? Just saying countless just sounds more terrifying than anything. You know what? Even more than that. Far too many. Just true dread, because there's just no. It's just like you don't even want to say. It's like there's just been far too many. think that was good. Was that why these cracks keep appearing? And is that why you are here? Yes and no. I technically you and you are me. Yes, we're going there. We're going down the rabbit hole of random bullshit because this is fucking funny. It's gonna drive me fucking insane. Yes and no, since I am technically you and you are technically me. What's that technically in there just to sound more cynical? We are one and the same, but from separate but also completely different. So is this some sort of coin metaphor? Did I really just spell that correctly? How am I spelling things correctly how am I remembering words that are more difficult to remember and spell than actual basic words that I should know by now? Something along those lines, but in truth, it's more like good reference and example for this. Hey, Jaeger, welcome. We're doing lore. Right now, I'm having a philosophical debate with myself. Quite literally, a philosophical debate. Grab some water? Okay. I got soda with me, but I do have water with me, but I'm taking some soda first. I need brain juice. I need brain juice to think of this. I want to make like a callback to TV shows and stuff that I've visited. Oh, it's my actual VTuber lore. Like, the actual background of my character. Leading up to the future design that I have planned. And this is the final part of the lore writing. And I'm having a philosophical debate with myself. All of mirrors technically equate to like an infinite universe. Something along those lines, but in truth, it's more like a hall of mirrors. No. Be a good reference and example for something that has infinite possibilities. Okay. That Google search did not help me at all. Examples of infinite possibilities. It'd have to be something with an infinite possibility. What would have an infinite possibility? Or what is a reference that we could use for an infinite possibility? To a revolving door. Something new can always come about. Not only you and I, but infinite chance. It's more like a revolving door. Laura, welcome. I am having a metaphorical discussion with myself about an infinite possibility of different Setsunas. Right. In truth, There are infinite not quite. In truth, there are an infinite amount of chances you could have met a different you. However, you chose to meet me. Whether you knew it or not. For the sake of my sanity, I've been calling the two different Setsuna, Setsuna Red and Setsuna Black. Setsuna Red is the current version of Setsuna, and Setsuna Black is the future version because they have black hair. God sees. Shut up, phone. That's what you are. You aren't just another version of me. You are my anger, my rage, and my desire for revenge. You want to correct my mistakes by killing the one responsible for upsetting balance. That you can keep the name simple, match the monologue better. That's pretty much what it's supposed to be. Like this part 3 of the final climax is literally just a debate between myself. It's the current version trying to deny the truth, and the newer version trying to get them to understand the truth. No, I don't say that. Gotta be something that I specifically would normally say because it is me. I'm playing myself in a metaphorical version of myself in the lore. God, it's confusing. Oh well. Oh. Seems we are not a... Ooh. Cool. Yes, I am. Oh no, fuck it, we're changing that. No. That's what you are. You just aren't another version of me. You are my anger, my rage, and my desire for revenge. You want to correct my mistakes by killing the one responsible for upsetting the balance. No. You seem to think this is some sort of heart-to-heart. But you are wrong, sister. I don't acre. I don't acre about any of that. You seem to think this is some sort of heart-to-heart, but you are wrong, sister. I don't care about any of that. The only thing that I want is freedom. Also, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy. For those who haven't seen me since last year, welcome to the new year. Welcome. The other version of Setsuna that is just kind of going on a fucking power trip at the moment. Basically, it's just like trapped. Like, it's been a sentient, living version of Setsuna since who knows when, and has just watched and wanted freedom. But yes, she is the technical balance of the rage, anger, and desire. What a weird timeline. In between the lines of the speaking is more so for just sound effects, you know, descriptions of what may happen. Because the key thing is that I'm taking away from this just now as I'm thinking about this. I actually didn't think about it beforehand, but you know, the key form of dragons, and the key form of dragons in lore is that they're greedy. They're hoarders. They hoard treasure. What better way to think of this version of Setsuna as a very greedy person, as the epitome of greed. They want everything. No, they're all equal to the original, because the simple fact is they were created from the original specifically. This version that is talking is just the one that has the bigger personality, so to speak. Like the one that we know now in lore wise has just been there as the original. They've been there since the original created them and went to sleep. But the new one is like another creation inside of that one. The infinite possibilities that was given to them upon their creation. It's not so much to say that, you know, one emotion is technically closer to the original, since they're all technically the same. Just occasionally, you know, you have that moment where, you know, your one emotion speaks louder than the others, you know, and you know that you have that one voice inside of your head that speaks more than the others. And in this instance, it is the voice that is speaking louder is, you know, Setsuna Black, you know, the one that's reached out and was able to do so. as Nut Bear? There's the Shane the Dragon as race as Nut Bear? What do you mean by that, Sabaro? Yes, we are going down this dark road. Not as dark as you think. There's more to it than this. Pretty much. Shit, I didn't think this far through. Ah! Not the best way to do it, but I think it makes sense. Yeah, I think that's a good way to end end the lore video. I don't know where it is on YouTube. Let me see. Okay, not that far behind. No, let's just say sisters, because they're all technically the same. There we go. That sounds better. I think it's something with hot waifus. I mean, it's not the greatest way to end a climactic moment between yourself. I mean, it is very weird and confusing, but shit, there's a lot to it. As we know, in part 2, everything happens at the end with, Setsuna Black, in this case, bursting their hand out of, Red's chest, and then pretty much trying to strangle Red. Before we're thrown into a different realm in part 3. We'll start off with part 3. We're gonna semi voice act it. I'm a little nervous because, I don't have my own place, so I always feel self-conscious that my Mama Kitsune is listening to everything that I say. Somewhere in a different realm. Who are you? Please, you know what I am. I asked who, not what. Sister, they are the same thing to me. Now shut up and sit down. We need to have a long talk. I want to ask you again, who are you? And again, I will tell, and I... Fuck. And again, I will... what the fuck was I writing? Again, I will tell you... And again, you know what I am. Doesn't make any sense. And again, you know what I am. Fuck it, that actually makes sense. It doesn't make any sense, but it makes sense. Fuck it. I want to ask you again, who are you? And again, you know what I am. That doesn't make any sense. Why can't you tell me what is going on? Seems you finally started asking the correct question. The answer you've been seeking is quite simple. Creation is calling you. What? No. I've been fulfilling my role this whole time. Stop lying to yourself. Because those marks speak the truth. You've long since abandoned your duty of keeping the balance. You've probably never even noticed what's been happening in the other universes. Have you? They've been killed. The others... How did I not know? How could I have not noticed? As you finally grasp what is going on, and you are correct. The balance of the universes has been in disarray since some of the fragments have been killed. That doesn't make any sense. Who would, or even who could kill another fragment? How many have died while I was oblivious? How many of the universes have been lost and reborn? Far too many. Is this why these cracks keep appearing? And is that why you're here? Yes and no, since I am technically you and you are technically me. We are one and the same, but also completely different at the same time. This some sort of coin metaphor. Not quite. In truth, there are an infinite amount of chances you could have met a different you. However, you chose to meet me, whether you knew it or not. Well, that's what you are. You aren't just another version of me. You're my anger, my rage, and my desire for revenge. You want to correct my mistakes by killing the one responsible for upsetting the balance. No! You seem to think that this is some sort of heart-to-heart. But you are wrong, sister. I don't care about any of that. The only thing I want is freedom. What? Sure, the balance is broken and the universes are slowly collapsing upon themselves, but I don't care about that. At least not right now. You see, sister, I want everything you have, and I do want revenge for our sisters. I want everything, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get it back. But are you? Like I said, dear sister, I am you. Yeah, I messed that up so bad. Like I said, dear sister, I am you, and you are me. However, sister, for me to exist... Sorry, I was yawning. However, sister, for me to exist, you need to sleep. So with this I say, rest now and dream an everlasting dream. And then, of course, we rip out the heart and devour it. So it's more like... Earning the title Sister Fister. No, we're not going there. With this, sister, you can rest and return to our Creator. Now back in the real world, forgive me, sister. I did not wish to hurt you, but I did what had to be done. For now you may rest until it is once again your turn. For now I will take your place. Let's start by finding the asshole responsible for killing our sisters. Then after that we can get back to streaming. I'm thinking something with hot waifus. That is technically how it would end. To be continued on stream. I mean, it's a good way to introduce the new character, the new me, but still being the same me. Because again, it's not so much that it's a new character. It is just me. And also, there is no pink Setsuna, at least not yet. There may be in the future, but for right now, it's just red and black. Right now, it's just red and black Setsuna. Yeah. So there is the climax and the end to all of this. We finally finished the lore. It's not perfect, but it makes sense to me. It of course makes more sense with like pictures and so forth. Some of the things will, you know, it'll be interesting. I mean, I know the last part with, you know, devouring the other's heart will be a little gory, but it doesn't need to be done in like a gory manner. Going on the fatality route of the Yuri days. Well, again, if you notice, if you pay attention, she says that, you know, until it's your turn. Well, she says until it is once again your turn. Meaning that she's not dead. The original Setsuna is still there. She's just sleeping. Kind of like how this one mentions that she's always been there. So she's always been there. She's sleeping at one point, but she came to. There is an infinite version of Setsuna because we are creation itself. So therefore, by that form, we are infinite. You know, that means we are infinite. I know, I'm so amazing at what I say. No, I like it. I like it. It was actually a lot different than I thought it was going to be, but I mean, it's a little confusing. It's a little confusing. Like I said, with, you know, actual, you know, images, it'll make more sense. More images and, you know, actual, you know, tangible, be it, you know, with imagery, it'll make more sense. But I like it. Or I'm gonna slap you. No, I'm happy. I'm happy that we did this. I'm happy we did it today rather than last week, because last week I was shit last week. Last Saturday I just stayed in bed and played Pokemon. That's how tired I was. I cuddled up in bed and played Pokemon. Whew. But no, I am really glad that I came up with this. And it was a lot nicer too than I thought it would be. And again, it's just a debate back and forth between myself. I'm gonna try to kind of make my voice a little different for the newer part, just for, you know, the sake of leading up to the final part. Like, you know, in the other realm section, there needs to be a slight difference between my voice. And just a slight difference because, you know, the original version of speaking would speak like this. You know, it's the normal me. You know, the other version, because they're technically not the real one at the moment, you know, they wouldn't sound like this. They'd have some sort of difference in their voice. I was looking at one of my paintings. I was like, do they have 6 toes? And I was like, oh, it's 5. And my leg is stiff. But, you know, it'll be a work in progress. I'm, of course, nowhere near ready to do a lore video just yet. Yeah, that's the whole point. Help balance off anybody's ideas that they may have to help flesh it out some more. We'll do more streams like this as we go on. Not so much lore, but like, you know, just writing streams. Where I'm like, man, I want to write a story. So we're going to write today. That type of stuff. But I really did enjoy doing these because it's very fun and very, very interesting. And yeah, I look forward to doing more of these in the future. The stream's not over. We're still going for a bit. We're not done. We're not done just yet. I mean, we're done with, you know, the writing part, which reminds me I should save it. There we go. But Yeah, that's it for the writing part. We'll switch over to just chatting. Tails. Exit out of that. That over here. Change. Just chatting. Where's the one song from Metal Gear? I just put on repeat. Like how I can't tell which song is which unless it. Hey Daryl, welcome. You just missed the lore. I'm gonna put it on repeat. We're just gonna put it. It has to be this way on repeat. You just missed the lore for the future me. I am in the wrong spot. Okay, there we go. But yeah, we did lore, and it was fun. It was lore-like. But I do have some good news. Hold on. I do have good news. The person who I contacted for my big project. Oh, you're fine. We're not ending just yet. We're still talking. But I contacted an artist for a very big project. But for the big project that I have been hiding from you guys, they just sent me over a test version of it, and I've only spent a little bit of time with it this morning before stream. I spent like 30 minutes with it, and I'm in love. I am in love with it, and I'm gonna spend some time on Monday just, you know, doing some random stuff with it to practice it and see how it looks. I mean, technically it is workable and usable, but yeah, right now it's just me testing it. I may, if anybody is in the Discord, I might share it in Discord. I might. I don't know if I will. But this is also a good time to plug my Discord. If I am in the right tab and could do that. But I am not in the right tab and cannot do that. I was about to say disco chord. Yeah, if anybody is interested and would like to check me out and hang out with me off streams as well, I do have a Discord there. You guys can hop in if you would like to. For those who don't know, well, I have a captive audience. Wednesday the 11th at 9 a.m. Eastern, we will be doing a abridged anime watch along on my Discord channel. If anybody wants to watch some abridged anime madness with me, feel free to join the Discord, where we will be doing anime abridged watch-alongs. Probably for a couple hours. Yes, some anime abridged madness will be coming along. We're probably going to... I want to start with the 7 Deadly Sins abridged, just because of how funny it is. I don't want to do Dragon Ball Z abridged, because I know most people already know that one. I do want to do the 7 Deadly Schmucks. God, they're funny. Then maybe if we have time, we can do some Goblin Slayer abridged. It's from the same people who did it, so it's even funnier. but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So if anybody wants to, or if they're already in the Discord, we will be doing it Wednesday, 9 a.m. Eastern time. I know it's not the best. Do you have a phone or a tablet that might be able to do it tomorrow? I don't know how else to do it, because I can't really do it on stream without a chance of a copyright strike. And I know people do stuff like that, but at the same time, it is technically a full anime. And I don't need somebody flagging my channel because they're an asshole. And like, you're watching anime. I'm watching abridged content with commentary. I mean, if somebody can get me like an actual word saying that, you can do this as long as it's like commentary type stuff, then yeah, I'll fucking just do it on stream. I want to cover my bases and not risk it. So it will be on Discord. But if anybody does know that if I can stream stuff like that, as long as it isn't just the thing being shown, like if I can do it commentary style. I mean, I know people watch memes and stuff, but like this would be technically full ass episodes of anime. I mean, they're broken down, so it's not like a full 30-minute episode, but still. If I don't really know any other way to watch it, truthfully. Couldn't you just recover your password? Or like, do you need to, like, could you just create a new account? Cover it? I don't know. I've written down my Discord password in like 3 different ways. I'm gonna be honest, if I got locked out of my Discord, I'd be like, how do I get back in? Get me back in! Let me back in! Let me in! I'd be very confused. Ah, that's just sad. Sorry, I was reading the meme. But I do have some other news. I that I want to talk about. I may, in the future, be reorganizing my office space / room. I'm probably going to be taking my bed out of my room and moving it into the other room. And some other stuff as well to free up some space in here to make this more of an actual office and make the other place, like my room, which is technically what I would be doing, what I was doing before I moved everything into my one room. I'm technically going back to it. The vastly big difference is that this has been, my room, and the other room is just for sleeping. I can't keep living like this. It's so painful trying to... It is very painful trying to constantly get up out of bed and not run into my fucking chair. It's literally my chair. The chair I'm sitting on right now is like a foot away from my bed. So if I wake up and spring forward, I could literally live and smack myself into my room. Unfortunately, it would not be able to be live because I'd have to unplug everything in my computer just to move it. Like, I would love to do a live cleaning stream. The only problem is it would be a very dead stream for most of it. But, no. I'm looking forward to it because I do need to rearrange it. The good news is, if I'm not mistaken, and my math is correct, I hope my math is correct. I should be able to, if I move everything to the one wall where my bed is, I should be able to have everything on one wall, which has my PC lined up, and then right next to it has my big screen TV, which has my PS5 and all the other shit connected to it. 'Cause right now, see what's the best way to describe this? The best way to describe how it looks right now. Wish there was a way to paint on your thing. I wish you could just paint. Is there a way you can just paint in OBS? Let's see the best explanation. All right. You see the screen. You see the screen right here. The best explanation I have for this is that you have this wall right here on this side right here. You have right down here where my head is. Here's the door, and right next to the door you have my big screen TV. And right next to the big screen TV you have my closet over here, where this pink fucker is. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You have my closet, and then a couple of feet you have my bed right over here. But then on the side of my bed, over in this corner, over in this wall right here, you have a fucking little bookshelf. So it's my bed, a small space, and a bookshelf. So there's like no room on this side on this side. It's like if I want to go to my closet, I gotta wiggle my way through my entertainment center and my bed to go to my closet. Hello, Eki. Welcome. And then the little sliver between my bed and the computer is where you can walk through and go to the door. But the computer is like right here. Then you have an end table right here. And then my bed. So there's like no room in this space. What's up? We're talking about my bedroom right now / office space and how very little space I have in it. And giving a really shitty explanation on where everything is. But yeah, that's my room setup right now. So what I want to do is I want to take the bed out of the room and put it in the spare room. And then with the bed out of the room, I want to take my computer, which would be from here, and put it on this wall right here. The only problem is there's a window right here. I have the window covered, but at the same time I do need to get it covered with more shit. I need to get another window curtain. I need to get a thicker window curtain to cover the room, because the one I have now is good, but it doesn't help with audio. And then with the computer put down, I want to move my entertainment center, which has my TV and the PS5 and all that, and put it over here. Put it on this side. And then I want to get rid of the I want to get rid of the bookshelf and put it in the other room as well. Not because not because, you know, it takes away from the room, but because it gives me an excuse to set up all my other body pillows. I have a lot of body pillows. I think I have like 10. I have a lot of body pillows. And I need an excuse to hang them up on my wall because I know I can't fit them all in the bed. However, if I were to have some body pillows, I would definitely put them all in the bed. Sounds like a feng shui master's worst nightmare. I mean, it works for me, but if I want to ever do any sort of full body tracking and like 3D type stuff in the future, I would not be able to do it with this face. I would literally be like, all right. Breaks my leg because I'm trying to do something I can't do. It's like body flip. It's like back flip. Breaks my leg. Ah! Cracks my table. Ah! It is not. I think I have 12 body pillows. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There we go. Well, I wasn't playing. Yeah, I have a lot of body pillows. Hold on. I can actually count. Hold on, give me 1 second. I stand corrected, guys. Hold on. I have 15. I had a new one come in recently. Where did I get my anime character? I commissioned an artist to make it. I am an original anime character known as Setsuna Fox. That's what you're talking about. Unless you're talking about the one in the corner. That's my little fucker. But well, yeah. I have 15 body pillows. None of them are in use right now, actually. I have one body pillow already stuffed, but I have it in the corner. And only because I'm too lazy to put it on the bed. If anybody wants to buy me some body pillows, just go to my throne. You too can buy me some body pillows. You're German? Nice. I am American. If that makes any sense. I only speak English. And thus the pillow harem expands just as the universe is. The pillow harem. If only it was a real harem, I'd be more happy. They've got some pretty hot waifus on there. However, I'm waiting for the one artist I usually order mine, the last couple that I've been ordering from. They've been slowly making a Cosmos body pillow. And if they make the Cosmos body pillow, I am definitely finding a way to buy that fucker. Because I want Cosmos! Cosmos must be mine! You were German, now you're Russian. I am confused. Doing something sus over here. But yeah, I haven't talked about it recently, but a roommate that I had before that had the accident where he wasn't taking his medicine. He is back working now. He's at a new place with a new roommate. He's doing a lot better now. He's been picking up the rest of his stuff that we've been holding on to until he can get a new place. He's waiting on a few things to get done, like get his car back because he can't drive right now. So he's having some family help him out. But yes, he's back working. He's doing good. He's looking a lot more healthy now than he was, you know, leading up to the incident. No, that was a joke. Oh, thank God. I've had too many people joke on me. No more jokes. I can't take the jokes. I'm crying. Don't joke with me. Or I'm gonna come and get you. Oh, shit, why is it still coming up like that? It didn't even go full dark. What the fuck? You didn't sub to me? You little shit. There we go. How dare you? Oh, I am I'm looking forward to this, working on this. That reminds me, I need to do something real quick. I don't even know if I have ever DM'd them. Anime movie do I like? A hard one to put. Anime movies are really a hit or miss. I forget exactly which one it was, but it was one of the Case Closed movies. Or Detective Conan. I forget which movie it was. It was one of the early ones that had an English dub. I can't watch Detective Conan without the English dubs, which is sad because they stopped after a while. Let me message this person real quick. And the music, and I'll turn up the thing. Old one? Yeah. I have been quacked by Jesse.
And his cousin?
He's an asshole too, sir. Gunner's mate, first class, Philip Asshole.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow?
Yo!
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
You are not the gatekeeper, Legion. We don't gatekeep around here. We only talk about our waifus. Okay. Oh, there we go. A lot of the people a lot of the people I know that on my YouTube chat came from Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm pretty sure most of the people who come from Yu-Gi-Oh! Who come from my YouTube are from Yu-Gi-Oh! Streams. Which is sad because I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. I wanted to play Yu-Gi-Oh! But you want bread? You want bread?
And I'm not gonna let anyone get in my way! I'm a failure. After all that hard work. I'm sorry, Almighty. I'm sorry, Mom. God, I've been falling for a long time.
Not me, I came from that other game you played. We all came from that. However, if you guys need a wake-up call...
Wake up! Boy! Boy! Wake up! Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. That's right. Up and at 'em. Come on. Come on. Feet on the floor. Let's go. Chop, chop. You're gonna be late. And then what's gonna happen? You're not gonna have time for breakfast. You're not gonna have time for a snack. You can't have a snack. And then what? You're gonna be grumpy and you're gonna be hungry. And whose fault is that? It's gonna be your fault. Alright? Come on. Get up. Let's go. It's time to go.
Just so you guys know, this is what I wake up to, okay? This is my alarm clock sound. I'm not lying. I have this set as my alarm clock. It gets me up every time. I'm not gonna lie. It's worked perfectly for over a year. It also helps that I put it away from me, so I have to actually get up and get out of my bed to reach for it. Which prevents me from making it staying in my bed. Let's see, what other effects do I have?
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
If you hurt him, you will experience pain and torment beyond anything you could possibly imagine.
That came out of right
Will
field.
be torn apart piece by piece as you beg for a mercy that will never come. I will add your screams to my gosh darn Spotify, and I will see your head mounted on a fudging pike!
I love that because in the anime, in the abridged anime, she's censored. So every time she's saying a word that sounds like it should be a cuss word, it's because she's trying to say a cuss word, but she can't because the game is censored.
Rule number Ghibli Ghibli. I'll cut your dick off and feed it to your parents. Fuck off.
Oh yeah. Yes, I do play Assassin's Creed games. I haven't played many on the channel. Sorry, I didn't see your message until just now. But yeah, I do play some Assassin's Creed games. I played Valhalla on the channel. I played Assassin's Creed 2. Assassin's Creed's fun, but the problem is I've played them all I played all the older games. So it's just weird trying to go play the other ones. Let's see, what else do we have?
My mind is a wonderful place.
And it is.
I will send you to Jesus.
Sounds about right.
Emotional, damn it.
Yep. I see about cussing? Well, fuck them. Bring it on, YouTube.
It's time to do.
That was unironically funny because I didn't think I had that button there. Yeah, those are my sound effects. But the hand animation for for the gun effect. No, I'll just commission somebody. My next model I'll commission to have a shotgun. I'm kidding, I'm not going that far. But if you guys missed my Pokemon stream yesterday, I was very down bad for like 90% of the female characters in that game. And the running joke that apparently became my my running gag for the entire stream was, hey, let's go behind that bush over there. You mean like that bush over there? Let's go behind that bush. We can go behind that bush. That was my running joke, and I'm really sad that I don't think I can ever capture that moment or the emotion and moments ever again. Like, I could stream Pokemon again next week and not feel the same energy as I did last Friday or as I did yesterday. Emotional damage. Because I say this because it's like my friend. My friend one day, I don't know how he did it. He to this day does not know how he did it. But he drove me off the walls one night. Me and him were just chatting and placed it in the PSN chat. You know, just having a grand old time. And then the next thing I know, out of his mouth, he says the words, mind fuck. You wouldn't think anything of it. But for the next couple of hours, all he would do would just randomly say, mind fuck. And he would just do it at weird moments. And it would drive me friggin' insane. I don't know why. It did. It was weird. But he did it the entire chat. He would just randomly start saying, mind fuck. Mind fuck. Mind fuck. And it was so weird. I don't know why he did it. I don't know why. But he kept doing it one night. It drove me freaking insane. So looking back on yesterday's stream, it's like, hey, look behind that bush. There's a bush over there. Let's go behind it. Type of thing. And I'm just like, that was me yesterday. I just kept saying, let's go behind that bush. And I don't think I'll be able to capture it next time I stream. No, not mind freak, mind fuck. F-U-C-K. Aren't we all for any female Pokemon trainer out there? Yes. Yes. Anybody above the age of 18. Which, in Pokemon World, is a lot of them. Then again, in Pokemon World, when you're supposed to only be 10 years old as a trainer, you have a 4-year-old girl wielding a fucking Pokemon! I don't know if she was 4, but God forbid, if she wasn't 4 years old, popping out a freaking big-ass Pokemon. So help me! Yeah, I was very zesty. I was like, I want to take you behind that bush. Because I unironically saved every single female gym leader and star member as the last people to fight. So I went out of my way to fight every single guy, every single male character in the first stream, and in the last stream yesterday, I saved all the female characters. I didn't care what level they were. I saved them to fight them all. I don't know why I did it, but I did it. And we had Iono as our last gym leader, and I have to say, hers was the most fun. Like, out of all the gyms in the gym test, hers was the most fun. Then again, she's hot as shit, and I want to take her behind that bush over there. And I'm back! I'm back, bitches! But yes, it was very fun yesterday. I had a lot of fun. I should have got more water for me yesterday. I didn't bring any Jessums. That is like a custom speed. Oh, we didn't beat all the gym leaders on one stream. We did it 2 separate streams. But yeah, I was very down bad for so many Pokemon and so many trainers. It was fun. I also went mad trying to do the Team Star storyline, and I'm just like, oh my god, these fake outs are not worth it. You did not subscribe. Not subscribe. You did not use a good disguise. That was a terrible disguise. How would you think I didn't fall for that shit? I was very annoyed with the Team Star storyline. Like, it's a decent storyline, but God, was it terrible. In terms of a lot of things. Like, they could have done it so much better. If you guys ever miss a stream, you know there are VODs. You can watch the VODs. I've never personally watched one of my own VODs and not wanted to throw myself out a window. That's only because I don't like the sound of my own voice. I've gotten better with it now than I used to do. Like, I used to really hate my own voice to the point where I refused to, like, even try to do editing. Now I'm just very lazy. And I also lack any sort of ability to sit down and edit a video. I need to start doing that. Like, I should at least choose maybe one video, try to edit it down, and, you know, and put it up there. What I really should do is I should edit that Pokemon video, and every time and then do like a every time I say behind the bush, have like a counter. Ding, 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 ding. I know who you are. Of course I don't know who you are. I don't know who anybody is. I don't check my subscribers and stuff. If you subscribe to me, that's more power to you. If you don't subscribe to me, that's more power to you. You don't have to subscribe. I'd like it if you did, but you don't have to. However, if you want to stay up to date, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and follow me for more information. I don't promote myself very often. I need to. I need to do a YouTube introduction video. I have a Twitch one, but I don't have a YouTube one. But yeah, I do need to get more into editing my own videos, even if it's just something simple. Like I really do think I should edit my Pokemon video and just, you know, do cuts and stuff every time I'm about to say, like, you know, you want to go behind that bush over there? How about that bush over there? I'd like to take you behind that bush. There's a bush over there. There's a bush over there. Bushes! That's what I want to do. And we will do that one day. Because I do need to do that. Because if I don't do it, then it is I was reading something. Yes, I do want to do stuff. Sooner the art of killing 2 bird with 1 bush. 2 burbs, 1 bush. What do you mean by that? Don't ask questions you want answers to. There's a reason why I'm horny all the time. Pokemon's one of them. That's okay. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. But for those interested, I know some people were interested in the in my Yakuza Like a Dragon streams. We did start streaming Yakuza Like a Dragon last Sunday. So if anybody missed that stream, check it out. Most of it was cutscenes. I tried my best to talk over them, but I do forget that when it comes to streaming, you guys are usually here for me. You're not here so much for the game. I mean, I know some of you are here for games. Like, you know, you're here for the game. You're here to, you know, watch the game. But you're not here solely because you want to watch the game. The problem for me is when I'm playing a story-based game, I think, oh, if I'm talking over this, then nobody's going to understand what's going on in the game. And I've watched other streamers who play single-player games, and they talk over it. And you can still hear the story going on, but you really don't follow the game until the streamer gets a little quiet because they're interested in that one point. But you still follow the game because you can hear it. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, I can't do that. If I'm talking over the game, you won't understand what's going on, because I think, you know, I personally think that you guys can't hear the game at all if I start talking at all. Which is one of the reasons why I should ask you guys the audio quality whenever I do stream games. Like, can you hear me? Can you hear the game? I'm just like, you know what? We're just going to keep it right here, and it's perfect, and no need to touch it. I'm being very emotive with my hands, and it sucks that you guys can't see this, because I'm being very emotive right now. Something about trimming the bush, I think. Or was it with George W. Bush? I'll tell you. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm going on a rant, and Samara's just like, you know what? What's going on? I'm here to chew gum and watch some YouTube, play some games. But no, so like when I'm streaming, like when I'm streaming tomorrow, if anybody stops by and you see me being quiet, feel free to speak up. I know many of you, aren't able to watch the whole stream all the way through. So I understand that. I don't expect you guys to always be there, but, say, hey, make up some random thing to say, like, something for me to do. I'm not saying you have to. You don't even really have to do that. I need to rely on myself to start doing random conversations. And I think Yakuza Like a Dragon would be a good way to do that. Besides just make random noises like I usually do. Like where I'm streaming and I'm just like, I need to do other things. I need to do other things. And I do need to be more vocal during the story games. That was one of the problems I had with Xenosaga. I love Xenosaga. The only reason I honestly say it, I would keep going with Xenosaga if I could, but they only made 3 games for it and never came out with the other 3. I'm very sad. But, playing these RPG games really is a good way for me, personally, to get better at talking randomly. And talking more and not just, making noises. I mean, I know a lot of streamers, not every single streamer talks the entire time they're streaming. There isn't, I've seen plenty of streamers who are, you know, from Hololive, Niji Sanji, indie streamers, the big ones who, you know, will take a small break for a scene because they're invested in it. They want to watch it. But, you know, they will talk, but they're not always talking. They do have moments where they're like, you know, where they're not speaking. And the problem I personally have with a lot of the mentality that other people say is that if you're ever silent while you stream, like if you don't talk at all, anybody watching your stream or anybody who's checking you out will immediately go, okay, fuck it, I'm out. And that's true. You will have people do that. And for me, it's disheartening when people say that because it makes me feel like I always have to be talking. Like I have to run my mouth to the point where it is literally the only thing I do is talk. If I'm not having words come out of my mouth, then I'm doing something wrong. That's how I view it. And that isn't a very good way to do it, because a lot of streamers, they're hyper focused on a battle, they're hyper focused on something else, they're focusing on this, they just want to take a small moment to breathe. And when you have people, you know, other streamers giving advice where it's like, you always need to be talking, you can't stop talking, they don't say it like that, but that's what I feel they're saying, is like, if you aren't talking the entire stream, you're not doing a stream right, type situation. So that's what I always feel. And I don't try to make it to, like, you know, be dead silence. But when you're thinking of something, you're trying to come up with something. And I have a very bad habit of not being able to make very good conversation. Now, like, if my chat was going 90-0, I could easily bounce off of things that I see looking through chat, seeing something pop up on chat. But I don't have that, and I can't rely on that. I can't rely on you, the viewers, to be the only way I speak. I myself have to come up with those fancy dancy speeches and moments to talk. And I am being very emotive for no reason, because I'm not this emotive and natural. It's very weird. I'm scared of myself right now. Alright, Legion. Just going forward, we don't talk about numbers. I know you're just being supportive, but yeah, we don't talk about numbers going forward. I don't care if there's one person here, if there's no people here. I just want to have fun, and I get very conscious with numbers. That's why, like, on no, you're fine, there's no need to apologize. Like, for Twitch, I don't have the viewer count, I don't have my sub count. The only thing on Twitch that I have available is the followers, which doesn't really matter to me, and my bitrate. Because fuck my bitrate, it's a pain in the ass. Unfortunately, on YouTube, I can't hide all that shit. YouTube's like, here you go, right in your face. Like, for the longest time, Restream, I couldn't figure out how to change Restream settings to get rid of the viewer count. Like, Restream, the third-party software I use to stream to Twitch and YouTube, it for a long time had the viewer count of both my Twitch and YouTube, and I was always self-conscious. That's why I stopped streaming on YouTube for a bit, because I couldn't figure out how to get Restream to work, and my hand was in the way of the camera. I couldn't figure out how to get Restream to not do that. I finally figured it out, so now it's no longer there, so now I'm not self-conscious. But yeah, I'm one of those people, like, I do be like that sometimes, and you try to chat, but the streamer doesn't focus on you that much, despite you are the only one there. True. That is true, but you can't have the streamer be solely relying on your attention. I mean, that is a good example, but again, the streamer's there for themselves. Chatting with everybody else is a good point. Like, it's hard to explain because it sounds like I'm being an ass. But, you know, it's you want to have the stream and be everything you want it to be. And chat is a very good thing. You guys help, you know, spice up the stream, you know, make things more fun. And when there's a small number of people watching and interacting with you, you get pretty close with them. And sometimes that makes it seem like the person who's interacting deserves more attention than somebody else. And that's never how it should be. And that's just a very extreme example. Because, you know, there's the parasocial relationship type stuff people instantly flock to. I feel like I'm completely missing your point, by the way, as well. I feel like I'm just jumping to a different explanation. I'm terrible with this, but I had something else I wanted to say a minute ago. I literally forgot what I was trying to say. You can't get too attached to this character. I mean, you can. Because we are in the midst of slowly changing over to the new arc. My evil arc, my villain arc, my exceedingly horny arc. I don't know, but it is an arc. And for those who don't know, you're about to. I can find it. Hold on. That is not my folder that I need. That is my folder of... That is my hentai folder. I don't need you right now, hentai folder. Get out of my face. You were for earlier, you were no help to me. Dun, 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 oh, sorry. The top of the screen. Boobs. I got boobs. Yeah. I got a tail. And I got a booty. And I got horns. Look at that face. It's a face that says I'll smack you. And I got another tail. I'm kidding. It's only got one tail. No, it's just one tail. It's just one. Yeah. This is future me. Already in the progress of getting some new stuff made for it. So I hope you guys are excited. This is also the new lore version that we were working on. The version we were working on for my lore. So for those who missed it. For those who missed the lore, this will be the new version of me that we are currently working on. We are currently working towards the lore video. Of course, will be a work in progress. Blue ring's a halo. A halo. A very, very sexy halo. With planets circling it. Volumes of hair. Yes. The hair. That's what you're focusing on, Sabaro. It's okay. I won't tell nobody you've been staring at my boobs. Well, the hair in the blue ring looks like a dunk ball. Please don't start doing that again. You guys already made fun of my tails in this form. Please don't start making those jokes. I don't mind some jokes, but when you guys do it, it's just weird. You guys have seen this form before. I've shown it to you before. And now you guys are talking about slam dunks and shit. The blue ring's a freaking halo, okay? We've already been over this shit. How have you guys just now noticed this? How have you just now noticed that? But let's see real quick. Oh, we're not too far away from Dead Space. Got a couple more weeks for Dead Space. Terrified of Dead Space coming out. But yeah, that is the new version of me that we will be working towards for the lore video. For those who don't know, the lore video got pretty heated. I devoured my old form. That's kind of that's what happened. I killed my old self. If you want to check it out, feel free to check out the first, like, what, 2 hours of the stream? As the going over the lore. I even voice acted the scenes myself. What the fuck do you mean by that? I don't know acronyms, you guys! I am really bad with acronyms. Don't do this to me, please. No acronyms. I am not gonna lie. I am not going to lie. It took me years to understand half the acronyms I know nowadays. Like, shit. Like some of the really basic acronyms a lot of people know about, I have no idea what they mean. I did not know what they meant until recently. That is how bad my acronyms understanding is. That is how bad my acronyms are. Oh, no milk. No milk. Sorry, I was reading something real quick. I hate when you're trying to find a specific product, you can only find it from a certain store. I need to buy this product, but you can only get it at this store. Worship and Prayer, it's a song. Oh, I did not know that. Too bad, or too expensive. I could throw it up on my throne list, but I don't think anybody would do it. I have a throne if anybody ever wants to support me that way without throwing money at me. Buy me shit, please. Please? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'd love for you guys to be able to buy me shit, but yeah, that's not how it works. At least not in my way. I don't even know if I have access to my throne. Hold on. There you are. Do I have to log in? Oh no, I'm still there. Hey, that's weird. Do they have one in my country? I'm trying to find this product. New outfit I'm going to wear. Well, you saw the new outfit I was going to wear. I'm literally better off just ordering this myself. Don't judge me. Only I knew a discount code. But yeah, it is an interesting thing that I can do this, and I say this as interesting as possible because it's something I never thought I'd do. I honestly never thought I'd be a streamer. I never thought I'd actually get to actually stream for real. Because for those who don't know, I used to stream a little bit. I would stream whenever I could through my PS4. I would stream on Twitch or YouTube because I didn't know which one was better. I didn't know anything really about streaming. I just knew that some people got famous and made money, and that's what I wanted to do. So I would stream occasionally. You know, I had a couple of followers on Twitch. I think I had less than 10 followers on Twitch when I fully started trying to stream as I do now. That was almost over a year ago. In 2021, November 9th, I started trying to stream. I didn't even have a model. I just streamed with my overlay and my voice. And I had fun, and I enjoyed it. Then I got my model, and I continued to stream. And I've had plenty of ups and downs. The good times, the bad times. The struggle to get affiliate on Twitch. And then nothing really changed after that. Got even worse. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and I hate to sound like an asshole when I say this, but like my viewership on Twitch has stayed the same as it was over a year ago. Like I have gained nothing since hitting affiliate. Hey Venom, welcome, welcome, welcome. And yeah, it's one of those moments where you realize all that grinding for that one thing wasn't worth it because nothing's changed for me. And I say this as somebody who compares themselves to their friends and all the other famous streamers constantly. Like, how do I do that? How did they get there? And you know, it hurts. I've always said this. You know, it hurts not being able to keep up with your friends or acquaintances or however you have them. But I'm enjoying what I'm doing. No matter what I do, no matter what I say, even when I was getting my ass handed to me in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I wanted to throw Legion through a window. Multiple windows. On a cruise ship. In space. With a hand grenade.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Aw, thank you. Thank you for the bits. You did not have to do that. But, I am already outside, so you can't. I will find a window. Like, even when I was getting my butt handed to me in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I really wanted to get. I was really angry and frustrated, and you guys could tell. I know you could. I was still having fun. Like, trust me, if I was really as pissed, I would have raged and ended the stream right there. But trust me, when I say this, and I say this with the whole heartfelt thanks, is that no matter how angry I seem on stream, I am nowhere near as angry as I used to be. I used to have a very, 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 very short temper. And then I got my first job, and I no longer had that short temper. Because God, did I hate everybody at my job. Fast food is a kicker of a drug when it comes to getting over your short temper. But yeah, I used to have a very short temper and get angry very easily. I used to have some dogs. And before anybody thinks anything, I never once hurt them. But my oldest dog, when I was younger, I would occasionally pick up and hear me before I say anything else. I would throw them. However, I throw them into the couch with a bunch of pillows. I wouldn't like football them. I just kind of toss them into the pillows with the couch. They were safe. They were angry at me. They were angry. But then I realized that I was stupid and sat down and loved on them for a good 30 minutes. But that was when I was younger. When I was very young, very stupid, and a very short temper. I don't have that anymore. I have a very long temper that takes me a lot to get pissed off. And so far, Legion's the only one that seems to be able to make me get pissed off. Looking at you, Legion. But, yeah, when I was younger, I used to do stupid things like that. Control your temper. You survived playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Fuck yeah, I did. I got frustrated. Like, I'm just trying to have fun and play random cards. And then you guys are like, you know what? I'm going to play this card. And then this card. And then I'm going to go on a 40-minute turn. And then you can play your next card and then I'll cancel it. But again, like, I've had my anger issues. So again, no matter how angry I seem on stream, I can tell you right now, I am probably having a blast. Like, if I start to get silent anger, that's when I'm starting to really realize I should probably stop playing what I'm doing. I'm talking about all of you guys with your 40-minute turns. I play 3 cards, and the next thing I know, you guys have like 40 cards of, you know, every time I try to play a card, you cancel that shit. And it's like, guys, want to play a card? But like, if I start to get silent and I'm playing a competitive game, that's when I'm getting annoyed. That's when you know I'm really starting to get frustrated. So that's when I realize I should probably stop playing. And then again, I've never been a big fan of competitive games. And I say this with all heart, but I dislike competitive games immensely. There is a turn timer, and the timer doesn't go down when you're doing combos. Like, the timer literally does not fucking go down. It is dumb as shit. But I say this with whole heart. I hate competitive games. I hate them a lot. Like, I really dislike competitive games. However, some of those competitive games have the coolest fucking shit in it. Like, I do not like fighting games. Fighting games are not much fun because it's always player versus player. However, I fucking love fighting games because they're cool as shit. Like, back in the day, I loved Soul Calibur 5. It got to the point in Soul Calibur 5 where I could pull off some pretty badass moves that the game couldn't even let me pull off. I was able to actually perform the combo on one of my favorite characters. You know, full combo on my character. And I pulled it off a different way than what the game told me to do. And yeah, so like, I enjoy fighting games like Grand Blue Fantasy. I love Grand Blue Fantasy. Don't like how it's just a 2D arcade fighter. We're all really hoping that the new Grand Blue Fantasy game comes out soon because it looks badass as shit. And if I can choose to play as a different character, I'm definitely playing as Normaya. Because she's 4'5" and a badass, and her hitbox combo is her boobs. They just nerfed the timer, so yeah, we know we got to speed with the combo. Exactly. But I am looking forward to Street Fighter 6. Definitely am going to be getting that game when it comes out. I'm looking forward to Street Fighter 6 because I finally get to create my character. And I can finally do Chun-Li's moves or Ryu's moves or whoever's moves I find really cool. But I can do their moves now. And just getting to play Street Fighter the way it was meant to be. And it also looks fucking amazing. Like, compared to 5, Street Fighter 6 looks like it's on steroids and like cleaned itself up. It's like Street Fighter 5 looks like it's on steroids. And Street Fighter 6 looks like they went to the gym and actually got buff. So I'm looking forward to that. But before we get to Street Fighter 6, we have to get through the months before it. And we do have some games coming up that I'm looking forward to playing. The first game that we will definitely be playing, for those who are interested in my future streams, excuse me, we have... That is not the right thing. Some of the characters look like they're short. They take steroids. That's true. But January 27th, we have Dead Space Remake. I've already pre-ordered it on Steam. So we will be playing it on Friday that morning for stream. And I am not looking forward to shitting my pants. I will definitely have to wear a diaper for that stream. We're gonna have a heart monitor on too. I'm gonna fucking use my heart monitor. Because not only is it just Dead Space, it is Dead Space remade. And the graphics alone terrify the shit out of me. And the fact that it is not only just a remake, but it is a heartfelt remake with some major upgrades. I am ready to be terrified. And then I know there's some controversy surrounding the next game I want to play, but I do want to play, and I do want to play the Harry Potter game. Regardless of what people say, I do not support the actual author in any form. She's a very crazy psychopath. I just want to play the game. I know everybody's like, just pirate the game. I'm like, no. I just want to play the game. I know everybody, I keep hearing the argument on Twitter at least. Everybody's like, if you buy the game, you're supporting the author. And I'm like, no. I'm buying the game because I want to buy a game. I don't give two shits what they do. The monster a quarter of a mile away. Get ready to see the wrinkle on a monster not even inside the ship. So I am getting ready to be terrified as fuck during that stream. And then shit. What other games? You know what? Let's go ahead and do game releases of 2023. I know there's some other games that I want to look into getting. I already have kind of the plan for some of the games. I am looking forward to RE4 remake. I don't know. Yeah, in January we have Dead Space. I don't know if I want to get Fire Emblem Engage and stream it or not. I probably won't. I may just get it for myself. February we have Hogwarts Legacy. Let's see. A lot of games in February. Holy shit. February only has Hogwarts. March has a lot of games, or at least more of the games that I want. I haven't really touched Wulong Fallen Dynasty, but it looks pretty decent. Star Wars Jedi Survivor is definitely a game I want to get. The rule of thumb for emulation is if you have the authentic copy of the game, then you've done nothing wrong. Pretty much. But no, Star Wars Jedi Survivor is definitely a game I want to play because I love the first one. And getting to see what they do with this one and how it's changed is something I want to look up. And then, of course, Resident Evil 4 Remake. Because this is even better is that I've never played the original. I've never played Resident Evil 4 the original. So the remake makes it even better because I don't know shit. The only thing I know about the remake, about the original, was the chainsaw guy and the one clip I saw of Neanders shooting the lake and getting eaten by a crocodile. That is the only things I really know about Resident Evil 4, except for the Stranger. You know, what you buying, stranger? You know, aside from those three things, I have no idea about Resident Evil 4. So I get to go into it with a pretty big thing on my face. What does April have? April have anything interesting? No, April really doesn't have anything interesting right now. May has the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. I'm interested in that only because I can play as Harley Quinn. I don't really know anything about it. I'm really not too big on the Zelda game because I didn't enjoy Breath of the Wild. June, of course, we have Street Fighter 6. And Final Fantasy 16. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I did pre-order. I did pre-order the collector's edition of Final Fantasy 16. I need to make sure I need to make sure I have money on my card that day. It is not a cheap collector's edition. But yeah, we have Street Fighter 6 and Final Fantasy 16, which I am looking forward to Final Fantasy 16 because it is being produced by the same guy who did who also did the Final Fantasy 14, who helped bring life back into it, Yoshi P. Because the storyline looks amazing, the gameplay looks good, so I am definitely invested in that, and I want to play it. So I definitely need to make sure I have plenty of money on my credit card for when they take that money out. Because if I do get it, I'm going to try to do an unboxing video. Which also reminds me, I do need to figure out how to do a hand cam stream. I know. I want to break all your immersions by showing my hands on stream. Ooh. You guys will see how shitty my desk looks. Hopefully at that time I get to move and rearrange all my shit. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that type of stuff. So yeah, those are most of the games that I have planned. But right now, the only game I have fully purchased right now is Dead Space. Next time I get paid, I should be able to get the Hogwarts game. I'm trying to make sure I don't spend too much money on video games unless I really want to play it. Like, I really want to play 16. I really don't want to spend all that money, but I do want the fancy shit. I'm one of those people that likes to collect shit. I have a bunch of collector's boxes in my closet right now. Like, I have the original collector's edition of Horizon Zero Dawn. And I have the Aloy statue still in the box. She has not come out of the box. I also have the Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag Collector's Edition. Unfortunately, Edward Kenway did come out of the box. Of course, I didn't have a thing to keep him correctly, so he's a little worn down. Still looks good. It's just, you know, not as amazing as it used to be. Of course, I also didn't take care of everything that I should have. You know, I've got a bunch of collector's editions that I've had. So I like to collect collector's edition type stuff. But of course, you know, usually whenever you want to get a collector's edition, they sell outright fucking away. Like, I hate when they put collector's editions, like a limited amount of collector's editions, instead of just making people who want to pre-order it, and then make that many of the collector's editions. I don't like the way game companies do that, because then it just, like, I mean, I get it. It's you know, they want to tighten the belt, you know, not really get anything in. The statue of Halo reaches Noble Team for the letters. Nice. There was a Nier Automata statue that I wanted to get. It wasn't from the collector's edition. It was just a Nier Automata statue they made. It was almost $5,000 for the most expensive one. And I'm like, I get it. Those statues are very hard to make, but that is not fucking worth $5,000. I'm sorry. Never buy games when they first come out. That is a good rule of thumb. Especially in today's society. Because me and my friend always makes me try to, he doesn't do it on purpose, but he's always like, man, let's get this game so we can play together. We get the game and we play together, and then like a month later it goes on sale. Or it comes out for free. I'm good? What do you mean? I'm good. What are you talking about? I have an addiction to fancy shit. Like, I try not to buy game. Like, if I really want to play the game, I'll get it on release day. Like Dead Space, I want to get on release day. Because I enjoyed the original Dead Space. I do not like horror. Horror and I do not go well together, but I love fucking Dead Space, so I'm gonna get that game. Yes, that is definitely true. That is definitely true. It's like, all right, here's our game. And then, yeah. They put a plate in front of you and they throw the slop on your thing. I was like, there's your game. And they pull out a second scoop and you go, you want some more? And it's like the rest of the game. I don't like that. I don't like the practice they have with that nowadays. It's very, very anti-consumer. Because me and my friend experienced this firsthand. Code Vein. I loved Code Vein. It was a very good game. The storyline needed a lot of work, but it was a very good game. And, you know, we thought the DLC they released was going to be pretty good. It turned out to not be good. It turned out to be just a very offshoot of what it could have been. And it was no story, no nothing, no connection. It was just extra shit to do and grind for. And it was sad because we were really looking forward to playing some extra DLC. And we did play the DLC. We played the first batch and then we're like, nope, not worth it. And then, of course, you have even worse examples. You know, we have Anthem, the game that promised to be really big and then flopped so hard. A game that literally could have been so much more if the team behind it was given the chance they deserved. And that wasn't rushed out. That's extra slop. That's true. And then there's a recent game that came out too. I forget the name of it, but it came out. It was another live service game, and it just failed terribly. It didn't even last. It lasted a couple of months, didn't it? I don't remember the name of it. It was by Square Enix again. The problem with gaming nowadays is that everybody's so focused on making money instead of just putting out a good game. And I get it. You need the money in order to, you know, make the game. But you can't make a game with only money. You need to have some soul behind it. And currently, right now, there is no soul in video games. I say that, but I mean, there is some soul in video games. You know, for the most part, a lot of games have lost that. It is the root of most evil. And of course you have some aspects of video games are annoying in the sense that you have to play a ton of other games just to be able to understand this one thing. Sorry. But the biggest example of my annoyance for video games and sequels and stuff is the Kingdom Hearts series. I love Kingdom Hearts. It was the first game that really got me into gaming. I played the hell out of the first one. I played the hell out of the second one. I did not know a lot of stuff that happened between 1 and 2 happened on a DS game, because I did not realize that Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories was a sequel to the first one and a prequel to the second one. So when I played the second one, I didn't know who Naminé was. I didn't know who the organization was. Okay, Venoman, I'm gonna be real with you. Please don't bring that into the stream. I heard you deal with that type of thing every day. I don't want to have to think of it while on stream. We're here to have fun. We don't need to be down and sad. Let's forget about that shit for right now. But like I said, I love Kingdom Hearts. It's one of my favorite games. But the fact that you have to play a lot of the sequels that were on handheld devices and mobile games to understand the main games really pisses me off. Like, in order to understand between 2 and 3, you had to play Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance, a mobile game. Like, you had to play like 4 or 5 different games between 2 and 3 just to understand what was going on. So like when that big Keyblade battle happened and the one guy appears on screen and everybody else apparently was like screaming like, ah! I'm just going, who the fuck is this guy? Because I didn't play the mobile game. Like, it is really bad story writing when you have to play other different games to understand what the main fucking game is. Like, I was very frustrated going back and looking at it now going, who the fuck is this guy? And it's simply because I didn't play the mobile game. I didn't know who this person was. It's frustrating when games do that. Like, I should not have to go to other games to understand what's going on. I mean, I get it. That's really just a frustration with Kingdom Hearts, by the way. It's one of the few games I love to death, but because between 1 and 2 there was like a 13-year gap. How long was the wait between 2 and 3? Like, I love Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts will always be one of the best games to me. Like, 1 and 2 were perfect. 3 was good story-wise. I did not like the gameplay of 3. And by that I mean when they got rid of the reaction commands and the drive gauge was just more like a tacked on thing. It felt very, very lackluster. Because, you know, in 2, the drive gauge was awesome. It transformed into the Valor form, the Wisdom, the Master, and the Final form. You know, that type of shit was cool. But in 3, it's just drive form. Yeah, you don't wield 2 Keyblades, you don't do anything fancy. I'm like, why? Why take our awesomeness away from us? And then, of course, the attractions were pretty cool, but I feel the attractions should have been limited to actual boss fights. Because mostly you kill the enemy before they have a chance to do shit. Especially in higher levels. And don't get me started on the level design. 3 had no good areas to go grind for enemies. I just wanted to get to level 100, and I couldn't even do that. Ugh. Just wanted to grind till the max level. Is that wrong? Is it wrong? Probably not. Also, 3 is the only Kingdom Hearts game I did not get the Ultima weapon in. Like, trying to get the Ultima weapon in 3 was a pain in the ass. Like, in the other 2, you just had to collect items. And 3, you have to do a whole bunch of extracurricular activities and side activities that you have to search for and get a good score on. And I'm like, no, just let me craft the damn fucker. Yeah, you can craft them after you get all these items. I just wanted the ultimate weapon. That's enough moping about Kingdom Hearts. I'm looking forward to the new one. As long as I don't have to play 30 other games to understand it, I'll be okay. I'll be okay if I don't have to play 14 different games to understand Kingdom Hearts 4. As long as I don't have to do that, I'll be good. Please don't make me have to play more games. I can't take it anymore. But yeah. Anybody else got anything they want to talk about? I'm kind of drawing blanks. At this point, I'm just rambling to myself in midair, like which just felt good. We haven't done this in quite a while, where we just chatted and talked about random shit. Yeah, I mentioned I played Assassin's Creed. I play Assassin's Creed games. I don't play them very often. I do like Assassin's Creed, but I don't play the games very often like I used to. I am looking forward to the new one that's coming out this year, I think. Mirage, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if I'll get it on release, but I am looking forward to it. Because we're kind of going back to the original Assassin's Creed. I did play Black Flag. I loved Black Flag. Black Flag was one of the few games that I really enjoyed the hell out of. Terrified of sharks. I was deathly afraid of sharks in that game. I still am afraid of sharks. Unless I play Maneater. Then I am the shark. So can I be afraid of my shark if I'm a shark? I don't know. Yetsu Collection? Yeah, I've played all of them. I did not play Revelations. Because at the time I did not have a way to purchase it. At the time I did not have any money to be able to purchase games. But I've played one. I've played the Ezio games of the first of two and Brotherhood. I never played Revelations. I have played Assassin's Creed 3. I played and beaten 3. Sorry, let me restart. I played and beaten 1. I played and beaten 2. Brotherhood. I have not played Revelations. I have played Assassin's Creed 3 and beat it. I have beaten Black Flag. I have never played Unity. I have it, but I haven't played it. I touched Assassin's Creed Origins, the one in the Egypt. I've played that one. I never really liked it, so I didn't play much. I've played a little bit of Odyssey, and I've played Valhalla. I have played Syndicate, but I never beat it. So like I've played the earlier Assassin's Creed games and beat them, but the newer ones, they're just so much shit that it gets daunting to want to do anything. Like I keep wanting to do everything else in the game. I don't know, it's weird. I think there's too much stuff to do and not enough story. But again, I am looking forward to the new one. I know they have the new one coming out, going more towards the original Assassin's Creed games and less of the newer ones. So I am looking to see what they do with that one. And yeah. But for the meantime, for streams going forward, for the next couple of weeks probably, just because I'm lazy, we'll have Pokemons on Friday. So technically for the next 2 weeks, at least next week, I know for a fact we will have Pokemon again, because I do want to continue Pokemon and I do want to finish the game on stream. I of course will grind off stream a little bit, but I will not progress the story any further for Pokemon. And then Sundays will of course be going forward, will be Yakuza Like a Dragon, where we will continue to play the Yakuza Like a Dragon game. And we're going to pick up from a part where we left off on the last week, because I forgot how many cutscenes there were at the first part of Like a Dragon. There were a lot. There were a lot of cutscenes. And I forgot how many there were. It didn't help that we started late last week too. But I am looking forward to that. Yeah, your profile's Assassin's Creed. It looks pretty cool. But what else was there? Oh yes, yes. If anybody would like to, I am doing an anime abridged watch along in my Discord. For those who do not know or would like to join, you can feel free to join my Discord. Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, my time, I will be doing the anime abridged watch along. We are going to at least watch the 7 Deadly Schmucks. I don't know how long it'll be. I know it'll be a couple hours. But we're going to watch that, and then we may watch Goblin Slayer abridged if we have time. But it is also my day off, so I may say fuck it. So if you guys would like to watch some abridged anime with me, feel free to join my Discord, and we can watch it there. But I think now is a good time to call it, because I am tired and I am struggling to think of conversations to talk about. And I have definitely enjoyed talking with you guys today. We haven't done this in quite a long while. So I think this was a pretty good segue from lore into just chatting. Pokemon Showdown stream? Steam? Stream? I don't know what that is. He'll have to tell me later. But I think now's a good time to call it for the stream, because I am tired. I need to use the restroom. And I want to fiddle with my special project a little bit before I go to bed. And no, I do not mean hentai. I literally mean my special project. For once, I am not being horny. So I want to say thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for just hanging out with me, whether it was, at the beginning of the stream, the end of the stream, or anywhere in between. Thank you guys. It was very fun finishing up our lore for the day. Finishing up the lore video, or at least the lore layout. We got to work on getting everything set up. I got to work on finding some artists to do some art pieces for the lore video. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. And of course, segue into a pretty decent, just chilling, chat and scream. Just chat and scream. The entire stream. But yeah, I am going to go ahead and call it for today. I will be back tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time for more Yakuza Like a Dragon, as we continue to investigate Ichiban Kasuga's mystery surrounding his imprisonment and getting out. So yeah, I hope to see you guys tomorrow, and if I do not, I will see you guys next time. So I hope you all have a great day. Bye bye.